with hill tribe hikes, breathing in crisp oxygen that invigorated his lungs and built endurance, alleviating his sedentary fatigue. Yoga sessions in bamboo pavilions focused on alignment, correcting his posture and reducing chronic neck pain from hours at the keyboard. Nutrition classes emphasized Lana-style cooking, using organic herbs like holy basil to craft dishes that boosted his immunity and digestion. Marcus felt his energy surge, free from the sluggishness of processed foods. Evenings brought sound healing with gongs and singing bowls, dissolving mental fog and promoting deep, restorative sleep. His overall well-being soared, sharper focus, balanced hormones, and an emotional lightness that reignited his passion for writing. Chiang Mai's cultural layers unfolded magically. Visits to Wat Phra That Doi Suthep involved climbing 306 steps for panoramic views, where he learned about Buddhist merit-making and participated in candle-lighting ceremonies, fostering inner peace. Exploring hill tribe villages like those of the Karen people. He wove traditional textiles and shared herbal tea rituals, opening his eyes to indigenous wisdom on sustainable living. New places like the Elephant Nature Park allowed ethical interactions with rescued pachyderms, teaching compassion and Thailand's conservation efforts against exploitation. Departing, Marcus carried stories of renewal, his health optimized and perspectives broadened by Thailand's northern soul. The retreat's benefits had rewritten his narrative. Inspired by Chiang Mai's peaks? Contact Parinda at 7737106288 for your mountain escape.
The path, unlock the gate. Overall glow from head to soul. New worlds whisper, make you whole. Cultures blend in harmonious song. Places inspire where you belong. Breathe in peace, release the old. Parinder answers stories told. 7737106288. Dial the dream. Wellness travel, join. Saxons, volley through the stars. Psychedelic power, breaking all the bars. Rock the pop, any can change. His accent's froze the thunder, and the cards meant to say. Balls like swirling galaxies, served with a laser gleam, blocking waves of chaos in this ambient dream. Freshman fire ignites the core, triumphs over foes untold. Time crumbles in the
One more time.
Saxon spirit
Point maker.
born. Saxons volley through the stars, secular power, breaking all the bars.
Nice.
In the
Again.
electronic flight, Shanghai's warriors owning every night. Spike the rhythm, serve the beat, in the vortex, feel the heat. Saxon, unstoppable team. Echoes of past years, titles in the mist, 8 finals forged in fire. History's rivals kiss from 73's first clash to today's triumphant roar. At these spikes like lightning, there's black forevermore. Healing falls beneath the rain, freshman A and B
Bravo.
It's like flares of light, Saxons synchronize in the psychedelic night. Energy pulses, teeming trust unite. Valley visions calling into infinite flight. Saxons rolling through stars, psychedelic power, breaking all the bars. Rock the pop and the electronic flight. Songbirds, warriors owning every night. Spike the rhythm, serve the beat, in the vortex, feel the heat. Saxons, unstoppable team.
Nice.
Saxons
Nice.
All the games begun. Under the sun, we jump and run. Sand and sweat, but it's all
Bravo.
courts our battlefield till we won. Falling ball, exploring love, rising high like stars above. We dive, believe we've never done this. Game's our battleground.
It's okay.
Lines are drawn on the sandy shore. Teamwork's the key to settle the score. Set it high, let your spirit soar.
Oh my god. Nice, bravo. Oh, great.
Volleyball, the game's begun. Under the sun, we jump and run. Sand and sweat, but it's always fun. This court's our battlefield till we won. Volleyball is war and love, rising high like stars above. We dive deep, we're never done. This game's a battlefield, it's so fun.
Good.
Album Queen Breeze whispers in the night. Under the moon, we still take flight.
A jej koleżanka Ivy jest tak dobra, że lata jak chłopaki po prostu.
This passion burns, it's pure delight. Yo, Algonquin, feel the flow. Golden jewelry, direct calls. South Main Street 13 Olo. Gold shines, hit the deal. At Golden Jewelry, direct gold rings sparkle bright. Silver coins, gold chains, custom engagement delight. Sell low damage jewelry, no worries, cash in hand. Buy silver smart, invest now. Feel the brand, Algonquin, 1-3, Rio, South Main Street, where gold magic happens. Jewelry complete, call 847-345-8089. Don't delay, sell, buy, shine in the house where
We drop golden jewelry direct, Algonquin crew. Buy silver, cello jewels, well, what you gonna do? 847-345-8089. Call now, no wait. Turn trash to cash, elevate your faith.
oh yeah, gold rings.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's glow.
Gold chain swinging, silver coins stacking high. Custom engagement rings, many styles to try. Damaged or old, we take it all, no fuss. Algonquin vibe, energy rush. Algonquin, 1-3, Hill, South Main Street. Gold dreams waiting, jewelry elite. Call 847-345-8089. Team on fire, buy, sell, feel the desire.
Golden jewelry direct, Algonquin crew. Buy silver, cello jewels, what you gonna do? 847-345-8089. Call now, no wait. Turn trash to cash, elevate your faith.
Oh yeah, gold rings.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's glow.
Feel the gold glow, jewelry direct and play. Icon can await. Call 847-345-8089 to today. Older cash, new in hand, viral hit, jewelry dreams, dance all night. Gold jewelry, South Main 1-3. I gon' get forever.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's go.
Are you looking to invest in timeless treasures that sparkle and secure your future? At Gold Jewelry Direct in Algonquin, Albert and his team make buying jewelry and silver an unbeatable experience. With over 40 years of expertise, Albert personally guides you through a stunning selection of hand-picked gold and silver coins, diamond earrings, pendants, bracelets, necklaces, and more. Why buy here? First, unbeatable value. Our prices are fair and competitive, often beating big online sellers like Atmex. With low premiums over spot prices for silver eagles and bullion, you'll get authentic, verified pieces that hold real worth, perfect for hedging against uncertain times. Second, personalized service that treats you like family. Albert takes the time to answer every question, share knowledge, and even create custom designs or repairs, like resizing rings or mounting diamonds and pendants, all done quickly and affordably. No pushy sales, just honest advice to help you find the perfect piece, whether it's a wedding set, locket, or investment coins. Third, the peace of mind from dealing with pros. Our customers rave about it. Albert is honest, knowledgeable, and gave us great ideas. We walked away delighted. And best prices around, with outstanding service. Plus, immediate possession. No waiting on mint shortages. Don't miss out on top dollar deals and expert care. Visit Gold Jewelry Direct in Algonquin or call Albert today at 847-458-0899. Your sparkle starts here. Music swells and fades out.
Czy odczuwasz ból w plecach, stawach czy mięśniach, który ogranicza twoją codzienną aktywność i radość z życia? Wyobraź sobie, że możesz odzyskać pełną ruchliwość ciała i poprawić ogólne zdrowie bez inwazyjnych operacji czy leków. Witaj w Active Care Center, Centrum Chiropraktyki, Ortopedii Konserwatywnej i Fizjoterapii w Mount Prospect, gdzie dr Albert Pawlusiewicz, certyfikowany chiropraktyk ortopeda z ponad 20-letnim doświadczeniem, pomaga pacjentom wrócić do pełni sił. Dr Pawlusiewicz poświęcił swoją karierę nieinwazyjnym metodom leczenia urazów ortopedycznych, sportowych i pourazowych. W naszym centrum łączymy wiedzę z nowoczesnej medycyny, ortopedii, neurologii i medycyny wewnętrznej, by bezpiecznie i skutecznie łagodzić ból oraz przywracać naturalną mobilność. Oto kluczowe zalety naszych terapii. Po pierwsze, redukcja bólu i napięć mięśniowych. Dzięki delikatnym manipulacjom chiropraktycznym, zaawansowanej terapii laserowej MLS oraz akupunkturze, szybko pozbędziesz się chronicznego dyskomfortu spowodowanego np. rwą kulszową.
At Active Care Center, we're dedicated to providing personalized care to help you achieve your health goals.
Artretyzmem czy urazami po wypadkach. Pacjenci odczuwają ulgę już po kilku sesjach, bez ryzyka powikłań. Po drugie, poprawa ruchliwości i funkcji stawów. Nasze programy fizjoterapii, w tym ćwiczenia wzmacniające rdzeń, trening chodu dynamicznego i terapię manualną, zwiększają zakres ruchu, korygują postawę i zapobiegają przyszłym kontuzjom. Czy to ból szyi, pleców czy kończyn. Odzyskasz swobodę w codziennych czynnościach, od spacerów po aktywność sportową. Po trzecie, holistyczne korzyści dla zdrowia. Oferujemy poradnictwo żywieniowe i testy nerwowo-mięśniowe, które wspierają detoksykację organizmu, poprawiają krążenie krwi, redukują stres i migreny. To kompleksowe podejście prowadzi do lepszego snu, wyższej energii i ogólnego dobrostanu, pozwalając uniknąć operacji, jak w przypadku wielu naszych pacjentów, którzy dzięki nam wrócili do pełnej formy. Nie czekaj dłużej. Skontaktuj się z dr Albertem Pawlusiewiczem pod numerem 84767011111 i umów się na konsultację w Active Care Center. Odzyskaj zdrowie i ruchliwość, naturalnie i skutecznie.
Let's go. 18 pure experts, calling all the pros. Andy Babala got the keys, dial up 630688129. Level up, feel the vibe. Health well, relationships come alive. Real estate kings and queens, investors on the rise. A-team dropping insights, open your eyes. Mastermind networks, Slimview called your name. AI automation, changing up the game. Pure experts, ecosystem building empires strong. Workshops on the fire where the leaders belong. From black river, vitalizing streets to abundance, health, keeping bodies elite. Growth and innovation, that's the core we chase. Ethical leadership in every single space. Mentorship, waiting opportunities, knock down that number, unlock the lock. Level up, rise, team calling you. Your experts rise and make your dreams come true. Andy Babala, 630688129. Health, wealth, relations shine. Health, wealth, relations shine. Oh, investors rise. Down now, let's build that empire high. Business accelerators, funding for the bold. Travel clubs go white, stories that untold. Fractional execs, arbitrage plays. Remodeling homes, prepping for the sales. Power partners linking, 3-year master plan. Community in the box, grab it while you can. Real assets scaling on services on fleet. Pure experts got the tools, peak after peak. Growth and innovation, that's the core we chase. Ethical leadership in every single space. Mentorship, waiting opportunities, knock down that number, unlock the lock. Level up, rise, every team calling you. Your experts rise and make your dreams come true. Andy Babala, 630688129. Health, wealth, relations shine. Health, wealth, relations shine.
Marcus, a freelance writer battling creative block and insomnia, longed for inspiration. A wellness travel newsletter highlighted a Chiang Mai package, mountain retreats with cultural programs. Drawn to the northern Thai mystique, he purchased it, eager for a reset amid misty peaks. Landing in Chiang Mai, the cool air and temple bells welcomed him like an old friend. The retreat nestled in Doi Suthep's foothills, a eco-lodge surrounded by lush jungles. Daily programs started with hill tribe hikes, breathing in crisp oxygen that invigorated his lungs and built endurance. Alleviating his sedentary fatigue. Yoga sessions in bamboo pavilions focused on alignment, correcting his posture and reducing chronic neck pain from hours at the keyboard. Nutrition classes emphasized Lana-style cooking, using organic herbs like holy basil to craft dishes that boosted his immunity and digestion. Marcus felt his energy surge, free from the sluggishness of processed foods. Evenings brought sound healing with gongs and singing bowls, dissolving mental fog and promoting deep, restorative sleep. His overall well-being soared, sharper focus, balanced hormones, and an emotional lightness that reignited his passion for writing. Chiang Mai's cultural layers unfolded magically. Visits to Wat Phra That Doi Suthep involved climbing 306 steps for panoramic views, where he learned about Buddhist merit-making and participated in candle-lighting ceremonies, fostering inner peace. Exploring hill tribe villages like those of the Karen people. He wove traditional textiles and shared herbal tea rituals, opening his eyes to indigenous wisdom on sustainable living. New places like the Elephant Nature Park allowed ethical interactions with rescued pachyderms, teaching compassion and Thailand's conservation efforts against exploitation. Departing, Marcus carried stories of renewal, his health optimized and perspectives broadened by Thailand's northern soul. The retreat's benefits had rewritten his narrative. Inspired by Chiang Mai's peaks? Contact Parinda at 7737106288 for your mountain escape.
The path, unlock the gate. Overall glow from head to soul. New worlds whisper, make you whole. Cultures blend in harmonious song. Places inspire where you belong. Breathe in peace, release the old. Parinder answers stories told. 7737106288. Dial the dream. Wellness travel. Feel the energy. Journey to wonderland. Colors, light, vibration. Come alive. Texture waves crashing in the night. Nature whisper, universal bright. Dreams from meditation, pulling me in. Mixed media magic, where emotion begins. Oil and acrylic, molding the flow. Surreal horizons, letting it glow. Divine connection, beyond what we see. Energy rising, set your spirit free. Color sensations, dancing in the air. Light vibrations everywhere. Unfed emotion, can't hold it back. Soul's music playing on this endless track. Wonderland vibes, no limits inside. Feel the energy explode in the light. Colors colliding, vibrations ignite. Journey together, dancing all night. Wonderland, wonderland. Feel the vibe, feel the vibe. Colors alive, energy high. We're diving in deep. From Chicago streets to cosmic dreams, internet sparks, meditation streams, texture surfaces pulling you near. Now I'm in rhythms, crystal clear. Nature's theater, ocean jewel shine, divine light beam, making it mine. Visions unfolding in every stroke. Hearts of fire, keeping us woke. Color sensations, dancing in the air. Light vibrations everywhere. Unfed emotion, can't hold it back. Soul's music playing on this endless track. Wonderland vibes, no limits inside. Feel the energy explode in the light. Colors colliding, vibrations ignite. Journey together, dancing all night. Wonderland, wonderland. Feel the vibe, feel the vibe. Colors alive, energy high. We're diving in deep. Story of vibration, share it with me. Dialogue of color, set the soul free. No boundaries here, just pure ecstasy. Rise up in this energy. Wonderland vibes. Feel the energy. Color vibration. Journey on. Światło gasną, a inwest płonie jak wojownicy nocą stajemy w krąg. Bo już skoczy piasek, to nasze tło. W blasku reflektorów zaczyna się znowu ten song. Każdy upadek, każdy siniak, każdy skok to nasza opowieść w sercu ognia, krok po kroku. Dla ataku, dla bloku, dla gry oddajemy wszystko, dziś to nasz szczyt. Podnieś ręce, serce nad siatką. Za tę grę przelaliśmy już krew i łzy. Cienie lecą, łamiemy rytm. Dusze siatkarzy, to jeszcze nie koniec gry. Serce nad siatką. Serce nad siatką. Podcieknie jak grzmot po podłodze. Milczymy, krzyczą swojej potrzebie. Jesteśmy jednością w tej wojnie. Ostatni serwis i lecimy w niebie. Nawet gdy czasem przegramy, ponosimy się, razem trwamy. Bez strachu, przeznaczenia się nie boimy, bo razem w niebo celujemy. To nasza nacja, niech pęczka jak ptak. Podnieś ręce, serce nad siatką. Każda blizna to nasz święty znak. W ogniu wykuwamy swój znak. Szepkaska pasja niech będzie wieczna jak tak. Gdy czasem przegramy, donosimy się, razem trwamy. Podnieś ręce, serce nad siatką. Za tę grę przelaliśmy już krew i łzy. Cienie
Tak, jest
lecą,
piękne,
łamiemy
piękne.
rytm.
Ale
Dusze
grają.
siatkarzy, to jeszcze nie koniec gry.
Brawo!
Serce nad siatką.
What the girl! Brawo!
Serce nad siatką.
Down in these plains where the prairie winds blow, cash for golden coins where the good folks go. Bring it gold and jewels, let us polish and fine. Turn your old treasures to cash on the line. Yeehaw, cash for gold, singing loud and clear. This plains jewel clean and got that country cheer. Shining up the plain with a heart so true. Gold store living where dreams come through.
Are you tired of back pain, joint stiffness, or muscle aches holding you back from living your best life? Imagine regaining full mobility and boosting your overall health without invasive surgeries or heavy medications. Welcome to Active Care Center in Mount Prospect, where Dr. Albert Poliziewicz, a board-certified chiropractic orthopedist with over 20 years of experience, helps patients reclaim their vitality. At Active Care Center, we specialize in non-invasive treatments for orthopedic injuries.
Hello everyone, my name is Andy Babala and today we're interviewing Patrick Grimes, founder of Passive Investing Mastery, as well as Invest on Main Street. And Patrick is not only active investor, Patrick is with thousands of multifamily units and multiple alternative investments funds under management. Patrick is also passionate educator and a person that experienced automation throughout his life and technology improvements. So we're gonna have a great conversation. Patrick is also a community builder, so someone who creates spaces for people to learn and create education. And he's been doing this for free through his Forbes columns and really sharing the education. And I really enjoy all the Passive Investing Mastery classes that you produced. I think you got about 40-50 shows right now, and they are very powerful, great individuals, great investors that are subject matter experts in those specific asset classes. Welcome.
Well, thanks for having me, Andy. You said a lot of nice things, and I look forward to our chat.
So Patrick, you've been investing since 2007 and managing those funds across those multifamily lending. And, if you can talk about that litigation fund and how you came across that, and what are the guiding principles that, if you stay consistent throughout those years, because I think that's really what the most important is the consistency and being able to drive toward a vision that you have, or from the understanding that you have about financial markets. Yeah, you need to be consistent. So what are the guiding principles that you had throughout those years?
Well, probably like many of the people that are in your audience, I was a hardworking professional in corporate America. So I got a mechanical engineering degree. I started at a machine design firm. I started doing well, and I wanted to succeed financially. I didn't want to spend everything that I made. So I talked to the founder of the company I was working for, and he said, go invest in alternatives. He said, high tech is going to be a wild ride for you. You're sharp, but what will get you into what will get that financial freedom or security that you want for you and your family, you need to diversify. And so that was coming from a very modest family that didn't have wealth. I took that advice seriously, and I started looking elsewhere, right? Not all eggs in one basket. I had no idea that there was a whole world of alternatives at the time.
Yeah, that is amazing. So I've been discovering this also kind of slowly at the later stages of my life. But you know what? It's what you focus. What I'm enjoying over the last 2-3 years. What is happening with the technology? The information and the knowledge is opened. I've seen not only you, but a lot of subject matter experts or really leaders that are sharing good information, and that was always done by books and really people writing books. Plus, I always enjoy those 2 books that you send me. Absolutely fantastic and great people in those books as well. But I remember in your Forbes columns, you always write about upside of downturns. Can you just tell my audience what you mean by that?
Well, I've been in thousands of investor calls now, and what I find is that a lot of the same questions come up. And so I write in Forbes, and I write articles, and I produce content that are common themes. And so in the Forbes articles, I've done a lot of things like explaining how to self-direct your IRA or 401k account, how to do 1031 exchanges, the asset protection. And just more recently, I started writing through COVID about how to win from the upside of a downturn. Why? Because in 2009 and 10, I lost everything. My very first investment was in a pre-development and residential pre-development. That tanked during the subprime mortgage collapse. And so unfortunately, I was getting my ego battered and bruised, and I was financially hit, and I was more interested back then in speculative double, triple my money every time. But the market was never going to go down, is what I heard. But if you zoom out far enough, you realize that cycle was predictable. The real estate markets go on cycles. Most all markets go on some kind of cycle. And some of them are non-correlated cycles. They don't rise and fall together. And some are more steady up and to the right, essential needs type stuff. But specifically with real estate, we saw a major downturn in residential. Well, through COVID, we saw a similar kind of astronomical event, not subprime mortgage fraud collapse, but we saw the pandemic, Black Swan event, cause major distress. And when people run away and hide from opportunities like buying low in a downturn, they miss out. And so I started writing on what does it mean to be the upside of a downturn? Because just like in residential real estate in 2010 and 11, I wasn't able to participate because I was getting raked over the coals. But billionaires were made because they were able to lend at very high rates for assets that are still good assets in the long run. And they were able to buy at very low prices. And the playbook leading up to COVID, for example, in commercial real estate, was you kind of buy something, you renovate it, you hope to increase rents, you hope that the cap rates of the valuations stay consistent so that you can then sell at a profit. Well, none of that panned out. And so we see this issue where, man, maybe none of that panned out and some of those deals aren't working, but now the prices have dropped so much. You can buy low and you can lend at high rates. And that's why talking about the upside of the downturns and setting up two opportunistic funds that capitalize on the upside of downturns is exactly what we did.
Yeah, that's great. That's that's how the business and investment should really be thinking about all the we always gonna have those up and downs in every market. And I think for me the best person that explains that it's like Ray Dalio. Did you read his books? I just love it because he's putting all that historical perspective after doing so much research and being the provider of that information as well. So I really like that. What I want to ask you about your vision of what do you see happening to really investments and maybe US dollar in 5 years? Because my personal opinion is with all the debt and digital currency coming in, are you thinking that our government or regulators are? I know they're thinking about it. I know that that's the next step to turn dollar into like a digital currency. And where do you think that might take place? It might be, very, very tough question because I think every nation is working towards that right now. And yeah, I think it's going to be happening sooner than later.
Well, so I'm an engineer, classically trained. I'm not an economist, but I think one of my favorite economists, Kenneth, said there's economists that don't know the future, and there's some that don't know that they don't know, right? And I didn't get exactly right, but people get in debates about, are we in a recession? Are we headed in a recession? Is the dollar going to collapse? It's not going to collapse. I think fundamentally every society has markets that go on waves, and all countries have a rise and a set. I think that the real question is I will answer your question, but I think the real question is how do you position yourself to ride the waves of different markets, and how do you position yourself to ride the waves of government rise and fall? And there are inherent ways you can invest that you see sovereign funds and hedge funds and private equity funds investing in an allocation in a diversified portfolio that allow you to essentially hedge against a lot of that volatility. And so I think that's, in my mind, not, hey, look, I'm a predictor of the market. So smartest people I know are admit that they're not the predictor of the market, right? And some of the less smarter ones think that they are. But I like to focus more on the allocation strategies that help to hedge against, such collapse. However, when it comes to the dollar, which we talk a lot about correlation and non-correlation, and you're asking, well, what's the future of the dollar? And it's terrifying, right? Because if you think about, sure, it always makes sense to invest in what we call non-correlation or investments that don't rise and fall together, especially now, because you've got not just a black swan event, which was the COVID, right? That caused trillions of dollars to be dumped out there. We caused interest rates to skyrocket, commercial markets to collapse. For the first time, we saw eviction moratoriums. And now we're also seeing some other things in underlying industries, insurance prices skyrocketing, which used to be 3, 4, or 5% escalators. Now it's like double and triple. But you also see, sort of on a micro scale, but not as sort of like a macro scale, you've got the world's largest economies betting against the dollar, as you pointed out, right, with the BRICS nations. And these are big generational plays, and they're going to gain momentum, especially as China becomes very quickly on the rise. You've also got wars going on. We're in 2 proxy wars, right? Through Ukraine and through Israel. We just bombed Iran. Like, that's one of the biggest oil producers, right? And so it tends to be that when times are good and stable, the dollar tends to grow. When there's macroeconomic uncertainty or economic uncertainty, the dollar tends to reduce. And we show in our charts how gold is as countercyclical, right? So right now, gold's like an all-time high. So my gold allocations, which I made when gold was high priced and a boring investment numerous years ago, are now gone like this. They've gone straight up into the right. And so I'm in a really strong position. And so there are investments which are correlated to gold, like oil and gas. They tend to be safe haven investments. And it turns out 80% of the time, oil and gas, due to the roots of the BRICS nations, tend to trend together about 80% of the time. But then there's other ones that don't. And so I think that the decline of America at this point is fairly certain. Every government, when will it happen? I think we're going to see ourselves follow a trend that England is following, right? Just in a matter of 10 years ago, England had more wealth than America. Now we are superseding that wealth, right? In the wealthiest individuals. But China, right, is now going on a stratospheric growth. And with their socialist society, they have the ability to control markets. They have the ability to price fix. They have the ability to outpace and unfairly compete with the Western world. Sanctions won't get us there. They're too big of a monster. So we're going to see the slow decline of the dollar. That's not going to happen right away. It's not going to happen in the next 3 years. Why? Because our sins haven't caught up with us yet. We're dumping trillions and trillions of dollars into the economy. And if it's basically, I think last time I saw it was something like spend $4 to increase the economy by $1 is essentially what's happening, but that's all debt. So we're going to be artificially propped up by just this massive amount of debt. And will we be able to create industries big enough to ever pay it back? Will we begin to accelerate our GDP, reduce our national deficit fast enough to pay it back? Highly unlikely at this point.
Yeah, it is highly unlikely, but I think with if it's done right, at least from the AI perspective, and I'm looking from the higher level perspective, really socio-economical and really looking at what's on people's minds right now. I think through proper education, and our politicians are not doing that. Proper education at some schools. Some schools are providing proper education, but there will be a lot of more individuals that gonna be joining communities that really leverage that information, and I think there will be a lot of automation in the investments as well, because even with your funds, you're building those funds to allow others to participate in them. And that's how I look at the investors. That's what I do as well. When I put the project together specifically for like a co-living, yes, I'll be raising funds specifically for that. And the exit for the investors is 3 to 5 years. Those are usually the projects that we are taking on. We did a lot of self-storage assets, but now everything is changing for me to that co-living. So I really wanted to, your perspective, you are also a family guy. Do you see the path for our society to be building those communities that are morally tightly needed? Like, there are neighborhoods, right? But there are neighborhoods sometimes that are gated communities. I think we will be on that path to kind of overlap the abundance that we're gonna get from from those investments, but and also we'll be able to leverage AI for not only businesses, individuals, but in I think everybody's life that is taking place, and I just don't see other way. The other way is wars, and yes, I am definitely worried about war in the cyber space because that is the next war there is coming right now. Yes, we got our proxy wars, but those are politicians really making their stance. Same thing with what happened in Ukraine, and yeah, and I'm Polish, so I'm very close to that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and,
Mm-hmm.
and really even like Poland declaring a war. What was it, 2 weeks ago, right? With those drones coming in.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's for me. I just don't want to discuss about it. I only want to talk about the policies, about economic implications, about what those individuals are doing. But with Trump in the office for the next 3 years, I am looking forward to all those investments that are coming in with all that money that's coming to the United States, and I think there is a chance that we gonna kind of keep that empire position, but yeah, it's gonna be more open with the information as well. So I'm wishing everybody the abundance, and I really, most importantly, people are scared. I think people are scared from the perspective of potential job losses. And as an AI consultant, well, I'll tell you, yeah, you're not going to be replaced by AI. But if you do not understand how to leverage AI at work in your life, yes, your value in a marketplace will diminish over the next year or two dramatically. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So from the co-living perspective, I am on that co-living path. I've been co-living with my family my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Create basically communities where people do have a space for the co-living, and then services specifically by robotics and automation. So the projects that I'm doing are not gonna be done for the next 3 years. In 3 years, I am looking forward to hiring or buying a lot of Tesla robots or other robots for the instead of a staff, and that's why I still want people to have the communication. So that's why putting people together in a it's not gonna be apartments, it's not gonna be condominiums. It's really co-living. They just renting a room. That's what it is, and they got access to the facilities and wellness that I'm packaging with my projects as well. So that's what I'm doing, Patrick. But what healthy lifestyle. I think that's the most important. So I'm focusing on health, wealth, and relationships, not only on
I appreciate that. It's a really good balance.
yeah. So that is always the most important. I definitely I do have one more question. Would you be interested in at some point doing and organizing retreat for the for your clients, for the investors, that would involve going to different localities or around the world? I am exploring Thailand next year, and then Philippines and Colombia in 3 years. I know that I cannot do everything at the same time, so I'm just
Mm-hmm.
taking a year to study, analyzing the markets, and really looking at the opportunities, mainly real estate projects in other countries around the world.
So I guess my quick response to that is yes, but not now. So one of the developments that my wife and I have been able to get to is she did feature-length animated films, and she walked away from that to take care of our boys. She's on an extended maternity leave right now, and we moved to Honolulu, so I could be at home more often, and which means the time zones are on our side. By 3 p.m. here, it's like 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. Pacific or Western time. So people aren't calling me in the middle of the night. So I get every night with the family. So I've been actively working to do things more remotely and engage in projects with partners that are stateside, so I don't have to do as much as flying out every week or every couple weeks like I used to. So we did just post our company retreat, our Honolulu huddle, over the last 10 days or 12 days, and we had a great time. But they came here because I wasn't about to go like to Thailand, you know. But to your point, there is something that happens. And my wife and I did, before we had our boy, make effort to join events like what you're discussing. And it is important that once you get people away from their day-to-day distractions, and you then capture them in the evenings too, right? Because I've done some international real estate events, mostly national. I did one and I spoke at a $1 billion boardroom event, and it was a mastermind put on by one of my now partners, Javier Hinojo, and he went to magical places that, like, this was like a castle on top of this beautiful mining village in Mexico you don't know about. But what happens when you get people together and you do breakfast, you do lunch, you do dinner, you go out afterwards, and then you're engaging in between in in-depth conversations about, and you're putting together, whiteboarding out different things that you guys want to cover, and you dig into it deeply. You come back not just like you went on a cruise and were drinking too many Mai Tais and you're just hungover. You come back with a new mindset, surrounded by people that are whom you want to become, or like-minded, that are invested in your future growth. And as long as you can continue to engage, those can become life-changing type events and build forever partnerships. Like Javier and I are now a partner in our acquisitions fund. And when I started working in this business, Bronson was one of the original people that I was engaging with at real estate events. He invited me to go with him.
Whispers from the suburbs, Des Plaines awakens, safety in the stars, community calls, community calls. In the heart of Illinois, where heroes guard the night, Lieutenant Dan and Nathan shine beyond the call so bright. Multilingual echoes and newsletters wide and free. English, Spanish, Polish, unity's the key. Pumpkin smashing, autumn glow, sustainability's dance. Strategic visions rising, giving dreams a chance. From safety streets to eco beats, Des Plaines ignites the...
Welcome, Perinda, to the quick presentation about the Total Wellness Retreat for 2026. And I know Perinda for about 6 months. We met at one of the networking events and really related to the real estate. But when we started talking, we found several different small alignments, and for me, the wellness it's a alignment from that perspective. I've been a physical therapist at the very, very early stage of my career, so this
Feel the energy, journey to wonderland, colors, light, vibration, come alive. Texture waves crashing in the night.
Welcome, Perinda, to the quick presentation about the Total Wellness Retreat for 2026. And I know Perinda for about 6 months. We met at one of the networking events and really related to the real estate. But when we started talking, we found several different small alignments, and for me, the wellness it's a alignment from that perspective. I've been a physical therapist at the very, very early stage of my career, so this is now pulling it all together with organizing and being able to produce a great wellness retreat with Parinda for 2026. Parinda, please introduce yourself and as a great global entrepreneur and a person that does a lot of fun businesses, but also really think like a entrepreneur and a business owner.
Hi, Andy, and hi, everyone. Welcome to Total Wellness Retreat 2026. So I'm so excited. I'm so grateful to be here, and thank you, Andy, again to invite me to be to share the story, to share the journey about myself. I'm original from Thailand. I was born and raised in Thailand, and then 20 years in United States. So Andy, have you been to Thailand or eat Thai food?
Well, I definitely ate Thai food thanks to you, and that is that's been such a pleasure and really fresh food. So that is really what I'm looking forward to with that trip for having really maybe diet modification or really some strategies changes to how we eat. Their information is everywhere, right? So, we
All
got
right.
AIs that can help you from that perspective, but really putting it into the action and really working with somebody that is really doing it at the highest level to make sure that people getting that knowledge and they can use it for their own families, they can use it for their own businesses as well. That is how I really see that wellness retreat. Because we're gonna learn a lot.
All right. Excellent. Thank you for sharing. And yes, so this going to be amazing, fun trip for everyone to learn who, especially you, this going to be your first time in Thailand. And you're gonna learn a lot. And besides learning, rejuvenate your body and your mind, your body, your spirit, and also connecting with the nature, and you will be able to come back to United States fresh. So the trip will be around 2 weeks. So yeah, let's talk about it. And when I ask you about have you eat Thai food or travel to Thailand, that is part of the trip because you're going to beside traveling relaxation on during the trip or connect with other team people that you bring with you to the trip. So you're going to like do some kind of eat healthy and learn about cooking clean food and healthy food, like fresh ingredients that the local that growing in from the resort, and also the fresh seafood that straight from the sea to your table.
Okay. So we're planning to have a departure on April 12th. If you are traveling from US, I can definitely recommend you the flights. And the one thing that we want to specify that the flights are on everybody's buying their own flights.
Right, exactly. Yes.
So
And this trip, the wellness trip that we're going to have, to just connect, to learn about ourselves and connect and build a strong connection with other people also. That's the key important. So why everyone should join our journey together. And as a person, as you know, I'm global entrepreneur and entrepreneur. I was I grew up in Thailand, and my mom and dad are entrepreneur. They never work for anybody. So I take up a lot from them. So when they came to United States, my mindset, my business journey even expand bigger, not just only in US or only in Thailand. Now I've been doing business in multiple countries in Middle East, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Thailand, Bangladesh, and then now United States. So I want everyone to come and learn and grow together with, we can share our experience. So the retreat, the trip, like beside healing, renewal, your body, your mind, your spirit, you'll be able to do some adventure that I'm going to share, by one of the member who joined us already. So looking for the trip adventure about 1,200 step climbing on to the mountain on. So you see the breathtaking scene from up on top of the mountain from the temple. That the
How,
most
how
amazing
is that
thing.
temple is called?
Huh?
How that temple is called?
Tiger Temple, yeah, Tiger Temple, and then also beside climbing, exercising, everyone will be stronger after the trip. We're gonna do some snorkeling, so jump into the water, like see crystal clear water, just like the first picture that you see. And with that, if you follow my Instagram and one of my interview, I'm talking about the sea water or the water have the property of healing, because one of the resort that we're going to visit, they have the salt hot spring that kind of like healing your body. You will learn a lot from that. You will come back fresh.
So that's what we were planning. We've been kind of figuring out what is the best plan, so people can explore, but then also regenerate. So at
Right,
the end of the
exactly.
almost end of the trip, we'll spend 3 days in a. I'll explain this place. For me, it looks amazing. It looks like a ancient city almost.
Right, you're right. So that place at Chiwit Wellness Resort. So the Chiwit, that's a Thai word. That's mean life. So the founder, she's so passionate about this place. She built this place, just put together piece by piece. She know every corner of her resort because she's selected the wall, the brick, or the piece, every piece. So she know that why it's her life also. That why I never met anybody who passionate about the business, about the thing that she does before, and then like really kind of mind blowing when I talk to her. So everyone who come join, who into like want to connect with yourself, this will be a gateway, a learning place that for you to learn about yourself. Beside that, also learn about your business, that how can you bring the knowledge come back to apply with the fresh mind, fresh body, and you're gonna learn so much during the program at the resort. You're gonna about detoxing, cleaning, and you, like I mentioned, come back fresh, just like new, like a new person. And maybe it's many people who went there and they don't want to come back, they just want to go back and stay there.
Potentially acquiring some other properties in other countries. So that is really my goal. For me, it's exploration. It's also I treat it almost like a investment or real estate investment trip because we'll go to one of the places that
Sure,
there are
definitely.
opportunities as well. So
Yeah.
okay, so you know what? I think we wanted to do like a short video. Anybody that would like to engage and ask questions, we do have a website with all the information.
Yeah.
You can join our kind of communication platform or hub for the individuals that would like to learn more about it. So that is what I refer to as a pure experts media platform, where we really also produce some shows and specifically talking about health, wealth, and relationships.
Right,
I think
sure,
that's
definitely.
everything that we cover, and then a little bit more about the Phuket. And
Mm-hmm.
I definitely am looking forward to it, and we'll do more recordings. We're gonna have some other interviews with other leaders, with other professionals that are gonna be joining us on that adventure and a retreat trip. So I'm looking forward to the next conversations.
All right. So thank you so much, Andy. This is great. So I'm so excited. I cannot wait for everyone to join and learn more and be prepared, especially those of you who are in Chicago area. That one thing that I want to let you know, I'm here, I'm based in Chicago. So before we go, we might have our wellness event to get to know, to try the food, to understand, and then to prepare yourself before we go there. And then when you come back, also you still have me to be your kind of, your support, like after that you need to continue eat a clean food, healthy, detoxing, cleansing food. So I'm here. I'm also like, I'm pretty much entrepreneurial.
And I love that
Activity that I do, mindset activity, because I'm a chef. That's why I'm focusing on cooking clean, healthy, detoxing food for every member who join us here in Chicago.
Beautiful. Alrighty, so that's what it is, and learn more about the trip under Pure Experts Total Wellness.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, Andy.
Feel the energy. Journey to Wonderland. Colors, light, vibration. Come alive. Texture waves crashing in the night. Nature's whisper, universe so bright. Dream for meditation, pulling me in. Mixed media magic where the motion begins. Oil and acrylic, molding the flow. Soaring horizons, letting it glow. Divine connection beyond what we see. Energy rising, set your spirit free. Colorless sensations dancing in the air. Light vibrations everywhere. Unfed emotion, can't hold it back. Soul's music playing on this endless track. Wonderland vibes, no limits inside. Feel the energy explode in the light. Colors colliding, vibrations ignite. Journey together, dancing all night. Wonderland. Feel the vibe. Color live, energy high. We're diving in deep. From Chicago streets to cosmic dreams, internet sparks, meditation streams, textured surface pulling you near, animate rhythms crystal clear, nature's theater, ocean jewel shine, divine light beaming, making it mine, visions unfolding in every stroke, arts for fire, keeping us warm. Sensations dancing in the air, light vibrations everywhere, unfed emotion, can't hold it back, soul's music playing on this endless track. Wonderland vibes, no limits inside. Feel the energy explode in the light. Colors collide and vibrations ignite. Journey together, dancing all night. Wonderland, feel the vibe. Comes alive, energy high. We're diving in deep. Store the vibration, share it with me. Dialogue of colors, set your soul free. No boundaries here, just pure ecstasy. Rise up in this energy. Wonderland vibe. Energy high. Wonderland vibe. Feel it light. Journey on. Yo, Algonquin, feel the flow. Golden Jewelry direct calls. South Main Street 13 Olo. Gold shines, hit the deal. At Golden Jewelry direct, gold rings sparkle bright, silver coins, gold chains, custom engagement delight. Sell old damaged jewelry, no worries, cash in hand. Buy silver smart, invest now. Feel the grand. Algonquin 13 Rio South Main Street, where gold magic happens. Jewelry complete. Call 847-345-8089. Don't delay. Sell, buy, shine in the house where
We drop Golden Jewelry direct, Algonquin crew. Buy silver, sell old jewels, well, what you gonna do? 847-345-8089. Call now, no wait. Turn trash to cash, elevate your faith.
oh yeah, gold rings.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's glow.
Gold chain swinging, silver coins stacking high. Custom engagement rings, many styles to try. Damaged or old, we take it all, no fuss. Algonquin vibe, energy rush. Algonquin 13 Hill South Main Street. Gold dreams waiting, jewelry elite. Call 847-345-8089. Team on fire, buy, sell, feel the desire.
Golden Jewelry direct, Algonquin crew. Buy silver, sell old jewels, what you gonna do? 847-345-8089. Call now, no wait. Turn trash to cash, elevate your faith.
Oh yeah, gold rings.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's glow.
Feel the gold glow, jewelry direct and play. Icon can await. Call 847-345-8089 to today. Older cash, new in hand, viral hit, jewelry dreams, dance all night. Gold jewelry, South Main 13. I'll go get forever.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's glow.
Are you looking to invest in timeless treasures that sparkle and secure your future? At Gold Jewelry Direct in Algonquin, Albert and his team make buying jewelry and silver an unbeatable experience. With over 40 years of expertise, Albert personally guides you through a stunning selection of hand-picked gold and silver coins, diamond earrings, pendants, bracelets, necklaces, and more. Why buy here? First, unbeatable value. Our prices are fair and competitive, often beating big online sellers like Atmex. With low premiums over spot prices for silver eagles and bullion, you'll get authentic, verified pieces that hold real worth, perfect for hedging against uncertain times. Second, personalized service that treats you like family. Albert takes the time to answer every question, share knowledge, and even create custom designs or repairs, like resizing rings or mounting diamonds into pendants, all done quickly and affordably. No pushy sales, just honest advice to help you find the perfect piece, whether it's a wedding set, locket, or investment coins. Third, the peace of mind from dealing with pros. Our customers rave about it. Albert is honest, knowledgeable, and gave us great ideas. We walked away delighted. And best prices around, with outstanding service. Plus, immediate possession. No waiting on mint shortages. Don't miss out on top dollar deals and expert care. Visit Gold Jewelry Direct in Algonquin or call Albert today at 847-458-0899. Your sparkle starts here. Music swells and fades out.
Cash for gold and coins and desk planes. We make it rain, yeah, money and flames. Call 847-376-8281. Get that shine, we're number one. Gold bars, silver stacks. We buy it all, no turning back. Cash for gold, make it plain. Desk planes, blinging in the fast lane. Cash for gold, coins and desk planes. We make it rain, yeah, money and flames. Call 847-376-8281. Get that shine, we're number one.
Whispers from the suburbs, Des Plaines awakens, safety in the stars, community calls, community calls. In the heart of Illinois, where heroes guard the night, Lieutenant Dan and Nathan shine beyond the call so bright. Multilingual echoes and newsletters wide and free. English, Spanish, Polish, unity's the key. Pumpkin smash and autumn glow, sustainability's dance. Strategic visions rising, giving dreams a chance. From safety streets to eco beats, Des Plaines ignites the flame. A suburb psychedelic soul playing the living game. Des Plaines, top of the scene, livability soaring, 79's a dream. Top 10 in Illinois, nation's elite ride. Income high at 94K, homes with pride. Psychedelic progress breaking through the haze. Community rising in a suburban blaze. Des Plaines, where futures gleam. Where futures gleam. Ranked among the stars, 95th percentile high. Safer than the averages under Midwest sky. Homes at 300 grand, affordable delight. Cost a bit more, but worth every night. Comprehensive plans unfold, multi-family grace, mixed use wonders blooming in the sacred space. Enterprise zones calling jobs from far and wide. Foundations, gifts, scholarships, rents, meals with pride. Drift through the needs, assessments guide the way. Economic hearts beating in the light of day. Partnerships for housing, food, and crisis care. Des Plaines synchronizes in the ether's air. Des Plaines, top of the scene, livability soaring, 79's the dream. Top 10 in Illinois, nation's elite ride. Income high at 94K, homes with pride. Psychedelic progress breaking through the haze. Community rising in a suburban blaze. Des Plaines, where futures gleam. Where futures gleam. Where futures gleam is eternal. Suburb strong in the symphony. Forever on.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed residents of Des Plaines, and fellow dreamers of a brighter tomorrow, imagine a city where the hum of progress meets the warmth of community, a place where safety isn't just a promise, but a badge of honor worn by heroes like Lieutenant Dan Garhan and firefighter Nathan Oelslager, who go beyond the call every day. Picture streets alive with multilingual newsletters in English, Spanish, and Polish, inviting everyone to join the conversation. Envision eco-friendly events like the Pumpkin Smash, where we turn holiday waste into sustainable magic and strategic visions that reimagine growth, fostering excellence in every corner. This isn't a fairy tale. This is Des Plaines, Illinois, our home, as showcased on our vibrant city website, Des Plaines-Ill. Gov. But let's zoom out for a moment, shall we? On the grand stage of America, Des Plaines doesn't just participate, it shines. Ranked in the top 10 best places to live in Illinois and among the nation's elite 250, with a livability score soaring to 79 out of 100. That's the 95th percentile, folks. Our median household income of $94,303 towers above the national average, and our homes, valued around $300,000, offer affordability that's the envy of many suburbs. Sure, our cost of living is a tad higher, about 9 to 11% above the U.S. norm. But what do we get in return? Safer streets, richer amenities, and a poverty rate dipping below the national 11–12%. We're not just keeping pace with places like Buffalo Grove or Evanston. We're leading the charge in resident satisfaction, proving that in the heart of the Midwest, quality of life isn't a luxury, it's our reality. Now, the real magic. Are we lifting our people up? Absolutely. And with both hands. Through our comprehensive plan, we're crafting a blueprint for land use that sparks multifamily housing, mixed-use wonders, and commercial booms. The Community and Economic Development Department isn't sitting idle. It's fueling business with tax incentives via the Enterprise Zone program, attracting jobs that build futures. And let's not forget the 2025 Economic Development Strategy for Downtown, woven from your voices, promising green spaces, public art, and revitalized vibrancy. But it's more than economics. It's heart. The Des Plaines Community Foundation steps in like a guardian angel, offering scholarships to fuel dreams, wheelchair ramps for accessibility, snow shoveling for the elderly, and Thanksgiving meals for families in need. Partnerships tackle food insecurity, housing woes, utilities, counseling, and crises head-on. Guided by our 2024 Community Strengths and Needs Assessment, we're not guessing, we're listening, adapting, and empowering every resident to thrive. Friends, Des Plaines isn't just a dot on the map. It's a beacon of what's possible when a community unites. Let's celebrate our strengths, embrace our growth, and commit to even greater heights. Together, we'll make our city not just livable, but legendary. Thank you.
Whispers from the suburbs, Des Plaines awakens, safety in the stars, community calls, community calls. In the heart of Illinois, where heroes guard the night, Lieutenant Dan and Nathan shine beyond the call so bright. Multilingual echoes and newsletters wide and free. English, Spanish, Polish, unity's the key. Pumpkin smash and autumn glow, sustainability's dance. Strategic visions rising, giving dreams a chance. From safety streets to eco beats, Des Plaines ignites the flame. A suburb psychedelic soul playing the living game. Des Plaines, top of the scene, livability soaring, 79's a dream. Top 10 in Illinois, nation's elite ride. Income high at 94K, homes with pride. Psychedelic progress, breaking through the haze. Community rising in a suburban blaze. Des Plaines, where futures gleam. Where futures gleam. Ranked among the stars, 95th percentile high. Safer than the averages under Midwest sky. Homes at 300 grand, affordable delight. Cost a bit more, but worth every night. Comprehensive plans unfold, multi-family grace, mixed use wonders blooming in the sacred space. Enterprise zones calling jobs from far and wide. Foundations, gifts, scholarships, rents, meals with pride. Drift through the needs, assessments guide the way. Economic hearts beating in the light of day. Partnerships for housing, food, and crisis care. Des suburb strong in the symphony, forever on.
Hi, and welcome to the channel. My name is Sławek, and this is Alchemy Kita. And today we're going to be doing some breathing exercises and some little bit of meditation. A lot of people have a hard time sitting and quieting down their brain and all the thoughts that they have coming through. So all we're going to do is do nothing more than focus on our breath. So we're going to do some breathing exercises with our diaphragm, which is breathing through your stomach. So as we inhale, we're going to be inhaling through our nostrils, nice and deep. Our belly's going to expand. And then what we're going to do is take one beat of the heartbeat pause, and then we're going to exhale it out by squeezing our belly, our diaphragm, towards the spine. So it's going to be 5 seconds to 6 seconds in, and then 5 to 6 seconds out. Keep in mind there's going to be a little pause in between the breaths. And as you breathe in, keep your eyes closed. Imagine a little ping pong ball of smoke that's coming in, that's refreshing, that is white, going into every single cell in your body. And then you take a little break, about 1 beat of the heart, and then you're going to expel it through the mouth for 5 to 6 seconds. So GoPro, stop recording.
Tinctures, tonics, spawn bags ready to grow. Wellness coach guiding you slow. For her, for you, in every sacred rite, clarity calls under the moonlight. Whisper in the wind, feel the earth wake. Alchemy Kita, your healing escape. Botanicals calling mushrooms so divine. Call 1224252602. Make it shine. Tired soul searching for that inner light. Dream teas brewing through the quiet night. Hair oils glowing, salves to heal the skin. Sacred shrooms whisper where the magic begins. Handcrafted pure, no toxins in the mix. Awaken your body, get that spirit fix. From breathwork flows to ceremonies deep. Alchemy Kita, elevate your soul. Botanic
shines bright. Cash for gold and coins, cleaning jewels all night. Sparkling rings, chains, and coins in a row. Turn your treasure to cash, let the good times flow. Cash, cash, cash for gold, oh yeah. This place hustle.
Marcus, a freelance writer battling creative block and insomnia, longed for inspiration. A wellness travel newsletter highlighted a Chiang Mai package, mountain retreats with cultural programs. Drawn to the northern Thai mystique, he purchased it, eager for a reset amid misty peaks. Landing in Chiang Mai, the cool air and temple bells welcomed him like an old friend. The retreat nestled in Doi Suthep's foothills, a eco-lodge surrounded by lush jungles. Daily programs started with hill tribe hikes, breathing in crisp oxygen that invigorated his lungs and built endurance. Alleviating his sedentary fatigue. Yoga sessions and bamboo pavilions focused on alignment, correcting his posture and reducing chronic neck pain from hours at the keyboard. Nutrition classes emphasized Lana-style cooking, using organic herbs like holy basil to craft dishes that boosted his immunity and digestion. Marcus felt his energy surge, free from the sluggishness of processed foods. Evenings brought sound healing with gongs and singing bowls, dissolving mental fog and promoting deep, restorative sleep. His overall well-being soared, sharper focus, balanced hormones, and an emotional lightness that reignited his passion for writing. Chiang Mai's cultural layers unfolded magically. Visits to Wat Phra That Doi Suthep involved climbing 306 steps for panoramic views, where he learned about Buddhist merit-making and participated in candle-lighting ceremonies, fostering inner peace. Exploring hill tribe villages like those of the Karen people. He wove traditional textiles and shared herbal tea rituals, opening his eyes to indigenous wisdom on sustainable living. New places like the Elephant Nature Park allowed ethical interactions with rescued pachyderms, teaching compassion and Thailand's conservation efforts against exploitation. Departing, Marcus carried stories of renewal, his health optimized and perspectives broadened by Thailand's northern soul. The retreat's benefits had rewritten his narrative. Inspired by Chiang Mai's peaks? Contact Parinda at 7737106288 for your mountain escape.
The path, unlock the gate. Overall glow from head to soul. New worlds whisper, make you whole. Cultures blend in harmonious song. Places inspire where you belong. Breathe in peace, release the old. Parinder answers stories told. 7737106288. Dial the dream. Wellness travel, join. Saxons, volley through the stars. Psychedelic power, breaking all the bars. Rock the pop, any electronic flight. Soundbird warriors, owning every night. Spike the rhythm, serve the beat. In the vortex, feel the heat. Saxon, unstoppable team. Echoes of past glories,
Bravo!
titles in the mist. 8 finals forged in fire.
Bravo!
Whiskey's rivals kiss. From 73's first clash to today's triumph. Abbey spikes like lightning, Ron blocks forevermore. Will enforce beneath the waves. In the neon court of wonders, where the games never end. Let's like veils of light, sex and synchronize in the psychedelic.
Oh, no way! So good. Oh my God. No way! Oh.
In chambers electric haze, where shadows spark and shade. The Saxons force the thunder in a cosmic descent. Balls like swirling galaxies, served with laser gleam, blocking waves of chaos in this ambient dream. Freshman fire ignites the core, triumphs over foes untold. Calling crumbles in the
One more time.
Saxon spirit
Point maker.
Saxons, falling through the stars, secular power, breaking all the bars.
Nice.
Electronic flash, roads warriors running every night. Spike the rhythm, serve the beat. In the vortex, feel the heat. Saxon, unstoppable team. Echoes of past glories, titles in the mist. 8 finals forged in fire. History's rivals kiss from 73's first clash to today's triumphant roar. Abby's sparks like lightning, burns black forever and more. Wailing falls beneath the rain. Freshman A and B ascend. It's like flares of light. Saxons synchronize in the psychedelic night. Energy pulses, teeming trance unite. Valley visions calling into infinite flight. Saxons, falling through the stars. Psychedelic power, breaking all the bars. Rock the pop and the electronic flash. Sunrise warriors owning every night. Spike the rhythm, serve the beat. In the vortex, feel the heat. Unstoppable team.
Nice. Woohoo.
Saxons forever strong.
Nice.
All the games begun. Under the sun, we jump and run. Sand and sweat, but it's
Bravo.
courts our battlefield to one. Volleyball, exploring love, rising high like stars above. We die, believe we've never done this. Game's our battlefield.
It's okay.
Lines are drawn on the sandy shore. Teamwork's the key to set the score. Set it high, let the spirit soar.
Oh my God. Nice, bravo. Oh, bravo.
Volleyball, the game's begun. Under the sun, we jump and run. Sand and sweat, but it's always fun. This court's our battlefield till we won. Volleyball is war and love, rising high like stars above. We dive deep, we've never done this. Game's a battlefield, it's so fun. Album Quinn breeze whispers in the night. Under the moon, we still take flight.
A jej koleżanka Ivy jest tak dobra, że lata jak chłopaki po prostu.
This passion burns, it's pure delight. Yo, Al Duncan. Feel the flow. Golden Jewelry direct calls. South Main Street 13 Gold shines. Hit the deal. At Golden Jewelry direct, gold rings sparkle bright, silver coins, gold chains, custom engagement delight. Sell old damaged jewelry, no worries, cash in hand. Buy silver smart, invest now. Feel the grand. Algonquin 13 South Main Street, where gold magic happens. Jewelry complete. Call 847-345-8089. Don't delay. Sell, buy, shine in the house where
You drop Golden Jewelry direct, Algonquin crew. Buy silver, sell old jewels, well, what you gonna do? 847-345-8089. Call now, no wait. Turn trash to cash, elevate your faith.
oh yeah, gold rings.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's go.
Gold chain swinging, silver coins stacking high. Custom engagement rings, many styles to try. Damaged or old, we take it all, no fuss. Algonquin vibe, energy rush. Algonquin 13 South Main Street. Gold dreams waiting, jewelry elite. Call 847-345-8089. Team on fire, buy, sell, feel the desire.
Golden Jewelry direct, Algonquin crew. Buy silver, sell old jewels, what you gonna do? 847-345-8089. Call now, no wait. Turn trash to cash, elevate your faith.
Oh yeah, gold rings.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's glow.
Feel the gold glow, jewelry direct and play. Icon can await. Call 847-345-8089 to today. Older cash, new in hand, viral hit, jewelry dreams, dance all night. Gold jewelry, South Main 13. Algonquin forever.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's go.
Are you looking to invest in timeless treasures that sparkle and secure your future? At Gold Jewelry Direct in Algonquin, Albert and his team make buying jewelry and silver an unbeatable experience. With over 40 years of expertise, Albert personally guides you through a stunning selection of hand-picked gold and silver coins, diamond earrings, pendants, bracelets, necklaces, and more. Why buy here? First, unbeatable value. Our prices are fair and competitive, often beating big online sellers like Atmex. With low premiums over spot prices for silver eagles and bullion, you'll get authentic, verified pieces that hold real worth, perfect for hedging against uncertain times. Second, personalized service that treats you like family. Albert takes the time to answer every question, share knowledge, and even create custom designs or repairs, like resizing rings or mounting diamonds and pendants, all done quickly and affordably. No pushy sales, just honest advice to help you find the perfect piece, whether it's a wedding set, locket, or investment coins. Third, the peace of mind from dealing with pros. Our customers rave about it. Albert is honest, knowledgeable, and gave us great ideas. We walked away delighted. And best prices around, with outstanding service. Plus, immediate possession. No waiting on mint shortages. Don't miss out on top dollar deals and expert care. Visit Gold Jewelry Direct in Algonquin or call Albert today at 847-458-0899. Your sparkle starts here. Music swells and fades out.
Czy odczuwasz ból w plecach, stawach czy mięśniach, który ogranicza Twoją codzienną aktywność i radość z życia? Wyobraź sobie, że możesz odzyskać pełną ruchliwość ciała i poprawić ogólne zdrowie bez inwazyjnych operacji czy leków. Witaj w Active Care Center, Centrum Chiropraktyki, Ortopedii Konserwatywnej i Fizjoterapii w Mount Prospect, gdzie dr Albert Pawlusiewicz, certyfikowany chiropraktyk ortopeda z ponad 20-letnim doświadczeniem, pomaga pacjentom wrócić do pełni sił. Dr Pawlusiewicz poświęcił swoją karierę nieinwazyjnym metodom leczenia urazów ortopedycznych, sportowych i pourazowych. W naszym centrum łączymy wiedzę z nowoczesnej medycyny, ortopedii, neurologii i medycyny wewnętrznej, by bezpiecznie i skutecznie łagodzić ból oraz przywracać naturalną mobilność. Oto kluczowe zalety naszych terapii. Po pierwsze, redukcja bólu i napięć mięśniowych. Dzięki delikatnym manipulacjom chiropraktycznym, zaawansowanej terapii laserowej MLS oraz akupunkturze, szybko pozbędziesz się chronicznego dyskomfortu spowodowanego np. rwą kulszową.
At Active Care Center, we're dedicated to providing personalized care to help you achieve your health goals.
Artretyzmem czy urazami po wypadkach. Pacjenci odczuwają ulgę już po kilku sesjach, bez ryzyka powikłań. Po drugie, poprawa ruchliwości i funkcji stawów. Nasze programy fizjoterapii, w tym ćwiczenia wzmacniające rdzeń, trening chodu dynamicznego i terapię manualną, zwiększają zakres ruchu, korygują postawę i zapobiegają przyszłym kontuzjom. Czy to ból szyi, pleców czy kończyn. Odzyskasz swobodę w codziennych czynnościach, od spacerów po aktywność sportową. Po trzecie, holistyczne korzyści dla zdrowia. Oferujemy poradnictwo żywieniowe i testy nerwowo-mięśniowe, które wspierają detoksykację organizmu, poprawiają krążenie krwi, redukują stres i migreny. To kompleksowe podejście prowadzi do lepszego snu, wyższej energii i ogólnego dobrostanu, pozwalając uniknąć operacji, jak w przypadku wielu naszych pacjentów, którzy dzięki nam wrócili do pełnej formy. Nie czekaj dłużej. Skontaktuj się z dr Albertem Pawlusiewiczem pod numerem 84767011111 i umów się na konsultację w Active Care Center. Odzyskaj zdrowie i ruchliwość, naturalnie i skutecznie.
A-Team Pure Experts, calling all the pros. Andy Babala got the keys, dial up 630-688-1029. Level up, feel the vibe. Health well, relationships come alive. Real estate kings and queens, investors on the rise. A-Team dropping insights, open your eyes. Mastermind networks, SlimView calls your name. AI automation, changing up the game. Pure experts, ecosystem building empire strong. Workshops on the fire where the leaders belong. From black river, vitalizing streets to abundance, health, keeping bodies elite. Growth and innovation, that's the core we chase. Ethical leadership in every single space. Mentorship, waiting, opportunities knock down that number, unlock the lock. Level up, rise, A-Team calling you. Your experts rise and make your dreams come true. Andy Babala, 630-688-1029. Health, wealth, relations shine. Health, wealth, relations shine. Oh, investors rise. Down now, let's build that empire high. Business accelerators, funding for the bold. Travel clubs to Hawaii, stories that untold. Fractional execs, arbitrage ways. Remodeling homes, prepping for the sales. Power partners linking, 3-year master plan. Community in the box, grab it while you can. Real assets scaling on services on fleet. Pure experts got the tools, peak after peak. Growth and innovation, that's the core we chase. Ethical leadership in every single space. Mentorship, waiting, opportunities knock down that number, unlock the lock. Level up, rise, A-Team calling you. Your experts rise and make your dreams come true. Andy Babala, 630-688-1029. Health, wealth, relations shine. Health, wealth, relations.
Marcus, a freelance writer battling creative block and insomnia, longed for inspiration. A wellness travel newsletter highlighted a Chiang Mai package, mountain retreats with cultural programs. Drawn to the northern Thai mystique, he purchased it, eager for a reset amid misty peaks. Landing in Chiang Mai, the cool air and temple bells welcomed him like an old friend. The retreat nestled in Doi Suthep's foothills, a eco-lodge surrounded by lush jungles. Daily programs